to my attention, somebody told me and dropped me some screenshots.
Yeah.
And literally said, do you know, Hazy were flirting with this guy. So mainly, my whole question is, I really don't want to know about the OTS days. Because
I know.
I know all about them more present. The only thing is, I want to know is about you and Hazy and what actually fucking went on there. That's my main interest. Is getting all the proof about you and Hazy, and then we can make his own minds up. And obviously, clear a situation up if it needs clearing, or if someone else needs doing about it, do something about it. But it's just one of them. That's mainly it. Nobody's going to get into trouble, or whatever you tell us is all confidential. I just want proof of my own mind. And I mean, Jinx has also fallen out with this person, Hazy. And maybe she didn't have to fall out with this girl, because maybe she were innocent. So that's why we're asking you to, prove your side of the story. So it's mainly Hazy we're interested in, but in the Hazy situation. So if you want to start clearing that up, you can do.
Let me run it to you like this. All right. Hold on. So I'm just going to ask some questions. You're going to answer them. That sound like a fair thing to do? Execution.
Yeah.
All right. In your opinion, do you believe that Hazy and you spoke in a way that was inappropriate due to an age difference?
No.
No. Okay. In your opinion, can you see how it is misconstrued that because there is such an age difference, you could see how people would view it as a disgusting thing?
Yes, and I completely understand that side of it. I think, personally, I believe emotions can't be conveyed through text or through message, and that's why I understand why there's some confusion about the messages.
Do you have any absolute proof that you were not having relations either over the phone, through text, through video call, or through pictures with Hazy?
The only proof would be the message of Hazy denying me.
This chat you sent us in this chat here?
Save that.
You and Hazy?
Yeah.
Because
it's him and Hazy, but I look at it, right? And as I'm looking at it, and I'm reading the entirety of it, her and her boyfriend are fighting.
The bit that's thrown me off, Hazy, right, at execution, about you and Hazy, is this little caption, this little bit. I mean, if it helps with stress, under my state's consent laws, I was a consenting adult at the time, so they have nothing you can get in trouble for.
That exactly.
Yes. Then again, that's good. Normally, 16 is consent age here too, which obviously UK she's talking about as well.
She's talking about Canada. She's
talking about Canada, right? Not that I would have either do that with somebody or blah 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 younger man than me. So basically, obviously, in this screenshot itself, it insinuates something more has gone on. It does insinuate, whether it's sexting, swapping pictures, whatever. Something more has gone on.
It does insinuate that, but I can explain my reason for sending the message. My reason for sending the message is due to, it was just reassuring her that regardless of what people say happened, they have no legal action they can take against her.
You're exactly right.
There might be not legal action.
Look,
but the point is, on the clan scene, dude, things were on a bit. And like I said, nobody's in trouble.
Yeah.
Nobody's in trouble at all.
Yeah.
We're just wanting to clear things up.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm just wanting to know, did you two participate in any sexting? Because this chat says different, dude. This chat says that did take place. This chat says something more took place, that you were both two consenting adults. I just need to know the truth, dude. You know, if your law states that you're 16 or consenting, that's two consenting adults. And like I say, I just want to get it cleared, you know, but there's multiple proofs around that more happened. And
look,
I need the truth, dude.
I'm going to run it to you like this way, man. And I'm going to be real with you, okay? Nothing you fucking say is gonna leave this chat. Deadass, okay? But we want to know what the fuck we're getting into and how the fuck we can help you guys out. You hit me up looking for help, didn't you?
I texted someone on Twitter.
I know. Yeah, you texted Kimmy on Twitter, and then she hit me up, but you hit us up looking for help. So we're going to try to help you, man. You got to be blatantly and clearly fucking honest with me right now. All right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because the people I'm going to go provide my proof to, they're going to be the ones that say, right, cool. She's on the clan scene.
And if you boys don't want,
Because if there's anything that comes out, like she screenshotted somebody, you two sexting, and that finally comes out, because I'm telling you, it will come out. I'd rather know before this happens. Yeah, I'm gonna be real here. All right, this fucking screenshot, I can doctor. I can make it look like it didn't happen like that. But I need for you to be truthful with me, so I can look out for anything else, so that I can dispute it. Okay.
Yes.
Anything in the slightest. If it was fucking phone sex, if it was, graphically texting each other, pictures didn't necessarily have to be involved. But if it was phone sex, graphically texting each other, Skype, something of that matter, I need to know.
Yeah, we never had sexual encounters. The messages, they may have been, they may be conveyed as a little flirty, but it was nothing more than, joking, flirting between friends. There was nothing serious going on.
And you're not lying to me.
No, I'm not lying to you.
I swear to God, man, if I fucking pop around here or whatever, and fucking come to find out there's a fucking screenshot that gets leaked or whatever, dude, you're the first fucking person I'm going to.
Because I'm not going to lie, around that time there was a leak of a nude. Well, not so much of a nude.
Yeah.
Of it.
That was in XGN due to Allure Allure at the time being in the Squad Revenge. She sent a nude photo to a guy named XGN Andy, who was a staff member of the Revenge.
And he turned into Next Andy, right?
He sent it out to a bunch of people in Revenge. She was then What was that?
He was called Next Andy, right?
Yeah, after XGN, he went to Next. But
he was also known to be a funny one as well.
Yeah, Andy was a member of her staff. She sent him a nude photo, and he leaked it. And then she was transferred to my chat, and we became friends over me.
How old was she at the time she sent that photo?
Huh?
How old was she at the time she sent that photo?
She was... This is 20... She was transferred in my squad probably May of 2019. So she'd be 23.
Right, and you were 16 around this time, correct?
Yes. I believe Andy was 19 or 20 at that time.
Yeah. More consenting. That's consenting between them two.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Me and Hazy became friends over me being her general at the time, so most of our hanging out in game nights and stuff or workshops was me teaching her how to be a better staff member.
Alright, so at the end of the day, I just want to reiterate this one more time, because like I said prior, man, I gotta be real, dude. You gotta be completely fucking honest. Alright? We're gonna fucking poke our head out to help you out, then I need you to your complete and utter fucking honesty. We're gonna help you regardless. But deadass, I'll ask one more fucking time. Did anything fucking happen between you and Hazy that can be misconstrued as graphic sexual content?
Misconstrued as that?
Yes.
I mean, the messages that you've seen, that everybody's seen, those are the only thing that can be misconstrued.
But that's definitely sexting, dude. They definitely come across as sexting.
It does come across as that, but it was never anything serious.
Okay, it doesn't matter if it's serious or not.
Yeah.
Like,
so that kind of sexual chat did happen around that time.
Yeah.
That is what I'm trying to prove here.
Yes, that chat happened at that time.
Okay, so that's what I'm trying to say.
Right, cool.
That's
you
what
were 16 at this time, she was 23 at this time. That sexual little bit of a chat actually took fucking place. Right, so that's not actually getting misconstrued. That's good to know. At least now we can clear the situation fucking up. Right, cool.
Like dead ass, man. Like, you got to be fucking honest here. If I say if anything graphic took place, it means anything graphic took place. So
nothing graphic besides, like, I don't consider those chats as graphic because
anybody from a third party source would consider those chats pretty fucking graphic because they are graphic.
All right.
Just because you're like, oh, lol, this is a joke, show me your tits, that's fucking graphic, man.
Yeah.
That's graphic.
At no time did I ask, or did she ask, or did either of us provide sexual images or sexual conversation.
Okay, well, no, you did provide sexual conversation. You just admitted to that, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. It doesn't matter. So it doesn't matter what the reason being for it. Doesn't matter if it was a joke or not. I need you to say it how it is. You want us to help you. You need to say it how it is. So say it how it is.
Yeah. Those messages are the only messages that were sexual of nature. There was no phone sex nor exchange of nude photos.
All right, well, I mean, there's that then. All right, well, I do believe you on the non-exchange of nudes. I do believe you when it comes to that. I think if it did happen, I think we would know about it as well as you would know about it by now anyway. Don't you, Prambo? I do believe that.
Yeah. I do believe it would have been someone would have coughed up something.
I can't necessarily say I believe you about the fucking phone sex part. I can't. Like, I've seen the fucking screenshots of those fucking messages, man. Like, you guys were pretty fucking hot and heavy. You can say it was joking all you want. You can say, oh, lol, this and that. I'm gonna tell you right now. Even my wife found messages on my phone that looked anywhere near what those fucking messages looked. She would beat the fuck out of me. I would probably be getting divorced, and I wouldn't have balls anymore. All right?
Yeah.
Because that's not okay. So, it doesn't matter how many times I say, oh, it was a joke, this and that. At the end of the day, it wasn't a fucking joke. It fucking happened. And that being said, like I said, you're not the one in trouble, dude. I don't give a fuck. Like, you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay? I don't really care.
And AJ lives in Canada, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So that means she falls under what law? That's an American law.
So if we're talking consent law, both ages consent laws are 16 in Canada and my state.
It depends on.
It's consent law. Sexting and what you call it is different. Sexting and exchange of nudes.
Images are completely different.
You've got to be 18 for porn. Some states you've got to be 21.
Images are 18, but there was no exchange of nude photos, so it's not something I have to worry about.
Yeah, exactly. The only thing
in the community world, even talking to a 16-year-old while being 23 in a sexual manner is deemed inappropriate in most communities. Whether it's law or not, a lot of communities have stated up saying, we don't care law. Most communities believe in if you're 23 and you're talking to a 16-year-old in a sexual manner, it's deemed as inappropriate.
Yeah, that's our law. That's our law. Like, you got different fucking countries with different laws in IRL, but on this platform, on the internet, we're the fucking countries. That's our law. Let me, please, God, I pray for it. Let me catch somebody above the age of 20 talking to a 16-year-old and watch what oh my God.
Yeah.
I have wet dreams about that shit.
We're not necessarily saying that you're wrong in this party, because whatever we say is, dude, you were 16 at this time.
Yeah, it doesn't fucking matter to you. Yeah.
You're not the one, dude, that was wrong at the end of the day.
Yeah. None of this affects me in the end.
No, and the wrong part is we need to keep, people like this away from. And I'm not saying, but we need to keep these people away from us members that are doing this sort of behaviour.
Yeah.
Like next Andy. And I'm not saying Izzy falls into the total category, but she did have sexual conversations with what we call a minor.
Yes.
And to me, that's downright disgusting.
Yeah.
I feel sick that I've even talked to her in the past. I'm glad it's come to everybody's attention, and I'm glad you've actually stepped forward, mate, to say your side of the story. Because, mate, if you were my child right now, I'd be grabbing you in my car and I'd be going to wherever she lives, and I'd be fucking, dude, it would be nice.
Yeah.
So, here's what we're gonna do moving forward. Obviously, you probably don't want anything to do with the scene, so that's fine. Stay the fuck off of Twitter, and nobody's gonna touch you. Nobody's gonna go anywhere near you. You'll be fine. Hazy, we're gonna need reassurance that she stays the fuck out of the scene, and I also need reassurance that she doesn't know who and or where Tato is, because I would really like to have a talk with that motherfucker. But that's beside the point. We already talked about that prior.
Yeah.
As for you, though, as far as it goes for you, and if you could get me in contact with Hazy, I would greatly appreciate that, because that would help me out tremendously. I will try my best to be palatable towards her. That being said, just stay the fuck off Twitter. Like, don't follow anybody from the community scene. That's a part of your life that you're fucking done with. You have no intentions of coming back. Right?
Honestly, execution, and I do believe you that there were no nudes and whatever else. But if there is anything more that she did do, please do drop it in the chat. We're not going to judge you. We're not going to pan you. You're not the guilty party, dude. You were the 16.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and right now the truth is what communities need. They need people to come together to keep these fucking sort of people the fuck away from communities, dude. Because, think of it, right? Think of it, you're getting older, right? Execution. And you have a child. That child grows up, is 16. Is then coaxed themselves into sexting, chatting at 16 online, sending nudes.
Homie, what if
that spreads around?
What if I hit up, be a parent for a second, right? Put yourself in a parent's shoes real quick, right? What if I hit up your 16-year-old girl, bro?
Thirsty, you remember what I told you about my old youth pastor?
Yeah, I know. Exactly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You would fucking flip your goddamn shit.
Yeah.
Alright? And I'm 22. Alright? I'm a whole year younger than what she was at the time. So that being said, like, nobody's gonna fucking judge you, dude. Like I said, like, this whole fucking chat's a safe fucking place.
Yeah. Regardless of how this comes out, I'm never going to be the guilty party. No. I'm never going to have any fucking repercussions with communities.
We're the people protecting you, dude.
Yeah, I get that, and I'm really glad that you guys came out here to hear my actual side of the story. Because everyone I've talked to about this has tried their fucking damnedest. They've fucking twisted my words every fucking way.
They always blame the young person. They always blame the person that's the youngest, and not necessarily how it goes. Yeah, and some women can prey on younger men too. It happens. It doesn't necessarily have to be males preying on young. It could be females preying on young. And in this case, it's definitely a female preying on the young and definitely engaging in sexual chats. Now, that dude has rattled my blood up, and all I can say, dude, is I'm sorry that happened on your behalf. Whether you think it's right or wrong, or you think you two were consenting adults, I do not think 100% that is right. I do 100% think that is fucking damn right wrong.
Yeah. I think the only reason I wasn't upset about it is because, like, I had a different view, and, like, I don't have, like, the public opinion on the conversation, because I have my personal reassurance that nothing was going to happen. But I do understand where you're coming from in stating it looks bad. And it is bad, but, like, I think the only reason I hate this whole situation is I know for a fact that nothing happened. I just have to prove that nothing happened.
Well, I mean, listen, and here's the thing, right? I'm going to be honest with you, okay? I'm going to be completely honest with you here, Execution. I'm recording, all right?
Yeah, it's perfectly fair.
Now,
I have nothing to hide.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I'm not going to doctor this to the point. I'm not going to cut out the part to where you say, I'm not going to make it like cut out the part where you say that they haven't, that you guys haven't shared explicit pictures. I'm not going to cut that out. I'm not going to cut out the part where you say that you guys haven't had, phone sex. I'm not going to cut that out.
And this also isn't going to go live on Twitter.
No, it's going to go to select
shared around certain communities.
Yeah. But I like dead ass, man. Like, we are going to have in there the simple fact that what did actually take place. The fact that everything that you did say to be true, and so on and so forth. And we'll move on from there. I'm sorry, I'm getting fucking. I got a message. I'm sorry. Anyway, but yeah, no, nothing's gonna be doctored or anything like that. I'm gonna give the entire full fucking clip, and we'll move on from there, and we'll clear up the shit. Okay?
Yep.
All right. Are there any more questions for Execution here? Jinx, did you have anything? You've been muted this whole time.
Oh, I've just been listening.
Okay. Good chat. Prambo, did you have any more questions?
I've just got this to share right quick. Another thing for Execution to answer. This is just what I'm pulling out the bag. Execution, I'm gonna send you this. Please everybody read what the has just put. There we go.
Spreader condemn the spread of the rumor.
You can read it. Execution yourself as well. It's fair, dude.
I've read it.
So, again, tell me, again, it's coming back to the little captions of little hints and drops. Tell me about the little caption where it says, the truth is, I've had a crush on Allure since I was, 16. Obviously, Allure's easy. And I figured out telling people our relationship was different. You literally say our relationship was different, would make me seem cool. So you literally admitting of a relationship, dude.
Alright, so I use the term relationship as in my standing with a person, like, which is one of its definitions in Webster. Like, I have a relationship as pretty close friends with some of my teachers still. Like, when I say relationship, I don't mean like, oh, girlfriend or, oh, sexual relationship. Like, yeah, I was a fucking horny 16-year-old that just went through, like, a breakup with my girlfriend of 2 years. Like, I thought she was hot, like, damn, fucking 23-year-old, whatever. But, like, it was never an actual relationship, nor did she come on to me or even reciprocate the things.
So again, it's just boiling down to the sexy chats and the hoo-has. So cool. Now, what I want is, I just want to know what the fuck that is at the end. Now I realise I'm just fucking up her life. I'm just a shitty thing to do. Right? Why would you say you're fucking up somebody's life, dude? Yeah, you might have been an horny 16-year-old, but I know damn well if a horny 16-year-old hit me up, I'd say, whoa, just please leave it out my DMs. I don't want nothing to do that way. But she didn't. She participated and kept you swinging, and you had these sexual banters and whatever else. And to me, dude, it's just a big fuck up. And she should have just told you to go away, to be fair, and to somebody your age, or in your age category, but instead she engaged in these sexual convos, she engaged in these sex chats, and to me, dude, she has done wrong.
She may have been feeding what you want, and what you wanted at the time was pretty natural. I mean, you're a 16-year-old dude, you know. But
you don't need to feel bad, though, dude.
Yeah,
you don't need to feel bad, and you're not fucking up her life.
But
she engaged herself.
But the fact that like she engaged that, you know, that's not natural. What she did was not natural. You know, that's what was fine.
Do you mind if I add something in on this?
Go for it, James.
So to put it in perspective, you know who Revenge is, right? All right, so
yeah, I know who Revenge is.
So Revenge, on one of my tweets the other day, tried using a similar scenario against me. And basically what it is I have a 17-year-old that's a gamer. He messages me on Snapchat almost every single fucking day. He has not openly said that he has feelings for me, but I've picked up on the signs. He's
Was that her mic that cut out?
Yeah, James, no lie, you just got Helen Kellered, homie. You alright?
Yeah,
cool.
I've been having internet issues. Anyways, but the difference between y'all's situation and my situation is I'm not feeding into it. Like, I keep my responses to this kid very sweet, simple, and dry, and I'm only 22. So, like, I'm a lot closer to his age than what you and Hazy were at when you were 16. So, I mean, even though there may have not been anything actually done in an actual relationship type way, but she still fed into it, and that's an issue.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from.
And at the end of that message there, man, first of all, I'm going to be real with you. You know me. We've talked for a little bit of execution. I shoot straight from the hip, bud. All right? Yeah. Fucking doctoring and editing fucking screenshots. Buddy, unless you have fucking Photoshop and you can edit the screenshots to where, like, you could... No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that to make them look good. Like, it doesn't work like that. There's no amount of editing you can do to make somebody say the type of grotesque shit that was said to you. Yeah, and obviously, you know what I mean?
I'm going to shoot straight with you here. The editing part was bullshit.
All right.
Right?
Yeah.
A lot of the shit I said to Vectivus was a lie, just because he was getting on my fucking nerves. He wasn't letting me speak. He was interrupting me, calling me a liar. Like, he said even the shit I said about my clan history was a lie. He said, no, I was in OTS. They didn't have a war council. There was no server. You're not affiliated with any of that. Well, I believe it was Prambo that said he knows the server exists.
Yeah.
How the fuck would I know that if I wasn't in it?
That one.
Yeah, like, I was just so pissed off at Vectivus. Like, I don't know. Yeah, the editing part is bullshit. The conversation did happen. I know how to dock this shit, but you can't dock the whole fucking conversation.
No, you can't. And that's right. I mean, unless you have Photoshop and you're real good with finding fonts.
And I mean, so just to summarise to the end of this now, because we are coming to the end of it, I don't need to drag it on and drag everybody through. So, you know, you were 16, you were 23 at the time, back in 2019. You both engaged in sexual chats. There was no passing of information, as in picture-wise. It was just engaging in sexual chat, and whatever else, and just having a bit of fucking through half and whatever because you were an only 16-year-old. Basically, that's what I got the story of. She never told you to back down or tell you to, go to your own age group. She contested and obliged with these chats, carried the shit on herself, so she engaged. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm getting with the story. And as far as I'm concerned, dude, she needs to stay away from gaming communities. That shit don't fly. That shit's not cool. Whether you feel like you've been abused, we feel that, a 16-year-old talking to somebody 23 in a sexual manner is fucking disgusting. I don't like that shit.
If I had kids, I'd be out for murder, man. Like, period. Yeah. Like, my little sister, bro, is like 14 years old, man. I got a baby sister. She's 14 years old, bro, and it makes me sick to think if she had an Xbox and somebody was talking to her a certain way like that, bro. Like, and I know it's 2 years younger, but, in just 2 years, man, even if she was 16 and somebody was talking to her like that, bro, I'd be in prison for life, man. I already told you, like, earlier today, like, I'd fucking kill somebody, bro. Like, flat out. Like, I'd blow their fucking head off. Like, you don't talk to a minor like that, you know, under any circumstances.
In high school, I was I was on track for Athletic Hall of Fame my senior year, but fucking won gold at the North American Nationals for rowing, and I had freshman girls coming up to me, and they were hitting on me. They were sending me shit, and I was like, dude, this, you are 15 fucking years old.
Then again, execution, we know you're into older women, so it's all right. But
let's just put it out there. Let's just put it out there. Now, Jinx, you've been told the facts about Izzy for the purpose of the fucking recording. What would you say? What the fuck is your verdict?
Like my opinion altogether?
Yeah. He said the proof is provided. He's not doctored. He was 16. He was engaging in sexual chats with her, even though there was no photos. What would you say? What would you portray that as a founder?
So, given all the information provided in this meeting, I still think it's border, though it's not sexual, because she still allowed that energy to be there, and so I still think that she's in the wrong, and I know that if she was in my community, she would have been long gone.
All right. Well, there's that.
So, like I said, execution, thank you.
Thank you, dude. Thanks for your time, dog, seriously.
I mean, thank you guys. You guys are actually ones that are sitting down here and listening to my side.
You wanted your side of the story to be told. It's now going to get told, dude. And that is just that.
I just fucking hate Twitter, man. I've been telling people to get off Twitter for years.
Eventually, I'd love to get Izzy's side, her own personal side, but we'll save that for another time.
Yeah, we'll save. She wouldn't want to speak to me anyway, Prambo. You know how I am.
Yeah, she won't want to speak to me neither. Not now.
All right. Anyway, it was nice having you, Execution. As for advice when it comes to Twitter, just get the fuck off Twitter, man. Go back to Facebook. Hang out there.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't use Facebook anyway.
I got you. Nobody's gonna hit you up on Xbox in a community, or at least they fucking shouldn't. If they do, just tell them to fuck off. All right.
Yeah.
Fly solo. Join a community if you want. If you ever want to get back into the scene, but you seem like you don't want to be in the scene, so just fly solo and have a good time. All right.
All right.
All right, bro. It was good talking to you.
Yeah. Thank you guys for your time.
No problem, bro.